Sumalinga ulu tonu mai to Talanoa now, and Nothing is Impossible. The Primanavia Story is a short film about the Fijian choir Primanavia, who formed in a short time to compete at the World Choir Games, regarded as the Olympics of singing. Held in New Zealand last year, here is a snippet of this story.
There was no expectation to win.
It was very new to us. It was the first time for a Fijian choir to make it into the World Choir Games.
We were competing with some of the best choirs in the world.
So you got Korea, you got Sweden, you got
China, from Europe, from New Zealand.
all these choirs have been training for years.
But for Primanavia, we had only 6 weeks. How are we going to do this?
Isawana Navu. Well, against all odds, they won a gold medal. And here with us now is Nothing is Impossible, the Primanavia Story director, Caleb Young. Yan Ravinaka to you, Caleb. It's wonderful to have you on the couch with us.
Yeah, John, thank you for having me on.
Firstly, let's start with congratulations. You also have picked up an award at the Doc Edge.
Yeah, I was very, very shocked when they announced Best Emerging Filmmaker. So yeah, it's a great honor, and it's really encouraging to help me to continue to make stories about Fiji and the Pacific. Yeah.
Well, you're definitely hitting all the right notes here, my friend, because
Nice.
you see what I did there? Let's go into the story. What resonated with you? Why the Primanavia Choir?
Yeah, I think for me, it was actually quite an inspirational journey as an emerging filmmaker and creative to see other Fijians going up there on the world stage, no expectations for them to do well, but showing and proving that even though we come from a small island in the Pacific, we can still do big things on the world stage. So it's very encouraging for me as a creative, and hopefully it's inspiring to other audiences as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. I've seen a snippet of it, but what was your initial plan going into covering this choir? They only had, 6 weeks we saw in the clip there to prepare for the Olympics of singing.
Yeah, it was quite a journey for them. Late nights training, getting it all ready, trying to put all the finances together. They didn't even have their passports and visas and tickets ready to the very last minute. I was in Fiji very last minute, but it had all come together, and what a wonderful result for them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now let's talk about Pacifica storytelling. We are kind of underrepresented in the international film making side of things. Tell me about what your hopes and plans are with telling our own story by a Pacifica person like yourself.
Yeah, so I guess I'm speaking from the Fiji side. There's a small group of filmmakers now that were local filmmakers that are trying to tell stories. We're very passionate, very small, virtually no money there, but we see the importance of telling our stories. And with my film, I think one of the beautiful things about it is when they were singing their songs, they were singing it all in Itoke Fijian. Their culture really shined through, and even though people in the audience didn't understand the words necessarily, they could feel the meaning behind it, see the culture shining through. So I think that's some beautiful things that we can bring to film as well.
Now let's talk about the film. It's screened here in Aotearoa, and it will be online soon, so people from all over the world can tune in. What is it that you want to leave with them? What's the premise of your story that you want them to walk away with after watching this?
Yeah, first of all, there's value in your voice, value in your culture, regardless of what it is. And ultimately, as the title says, nothing is impossible. There's a beautiful line from one of our characters at the very end of the film, to Poe, and she says that, my upbringing teaches me that nothing is impossible with God. All you have to do is have faith. So, yeah.
What's next for you?
This whole being at Dockhead has been very inspirational, giving me a few different ideas of other stories to tell.
Any other Fijian stories, maybe?
Absolutely, yeah. So going back home to Fiji next week, and I'll be working on the next thing.
Well, congratulations to you and your team, and please give a warm congratulations to the team as well. I see that the Primanavia Choir is singing at all the massive big events in Fiji, and hopefully they'll be travelling back here to Aotearoa again very soon.
So, yeah.
For joining us, Caleb Young.